Okay, everyone, let's go. Let's go indeed. I am your host and presenter, Murray Stewart, and this is episode 1009 of Blind Magic in Alice Springs. It's a beautiful day outside. Yes, it is. A little bit on the cool side, but it's beautiful. I've been talking to you lately about the feeling of being content. Yes, that state of mind that we should all strive to achieve. I've said that the endless search for happiness leads to ill contentment. Yes, I have. And I've also said that I'm not sure that ultimate happiness in its truest sense really exists, because what do they say? What goes up inevitably comes down. So we should all strive for that beautiful state known as the state of contentment. But to get there, we probably need firstly to understand what contentment truly is. Well, let me try a definition for you. To me, being content means that we are content with what we have, and we don't wish for the things we don't have. Also, being content means that all our needs are being met. The need for shelter or having a roof over our head, in other words, a home. And that we have enough food to ensure that we are nourished. And that we also have our needs met in terms of having somewhere to rest. Yes, somewhere we can put our head down at night and rest and stay warm, particularly in the cold conditions. Yeah, that's my definition of being content. Having all of the things that we want and not wishing for the things that we don't have, and ensuring that our needs are met. So how do we reach that state of contentment? Well, we do whatever is required to achieve that. As I said in an earlier podcast, I chose to purchase my home in 2020 to ensure that my wants and needs were met. And so therefore, in a general sense, I am content. I often think about cats. And although they're not my favourite animals, and I certainly wouldn't want to have one as a pet, I don't know that I want to have a pet as something that I think is smarter than me. No, I'm not sure that I want that. I always get the feeling that the cats are waiting for their chance to pounce. I do. Yeah, I always feel a little bit vulnerable around a cat because they are so smart. They truly are. And they are the most efficient killing machines on earth. But have you ever noticed, when does a cat purr? A cat purrs once they are fed and once they feel safe and secure and rested and warm. That's right, that's when a cat purrs. So they are a direct reflection of what I've just said. And when a cat is content, they purr. And they are very, very selfish beasts, are they not, cats? So they certainly get themselves nice and content. They absolutely do. Oh, whoa, do they ever. But we as humans, we tend to want the things that we don't have, which leads to a perpetual state of restlessness. So going back to the example of cats, when is a cat restless? When is a cat not content? Well, it tends to be when they're outside in the cold and the dead of night on the hunt. That's when their greed comes out, their want to hunt and to kill, and they are restless at that point. They're not purring. They are out there with vicious intent. So that's that's the state we don't want to get ourselves into. So for me, I am almost at the state of contentment. I am almost there, but there are still things that I want to achieve. I'm not sure that it's a need. It's more of a want. I do want to make a difference in the world. So there are things that do make me what I call suitably restless. And that's all about that sense of purpose that I always talk about, having a sense of purpose. And so if I strip that away, I most definitely am content. So once I get those things off the agenda and I do achieve the things that I want to achieve, then I'm certain that with the other aspects of my life being fulfilled, that is having the food, having the shelter, and, having the place to rest, therefore, then I will be content at that point. I'm sure I will be content. I can't afford to get totally content at the moment because I've got a few things I need to achieve, and I want to achieve for that matter. So I wonder where you're at in life. I hope you can get as close to this idyllic world of being content as is humanly possible. Yeah, try to get yourself a place that you can call your home. Ensure that you have enough food to eat and that you have a place to rest. I've said on many occasions that my puppy dog ensures contentment. He does. He absolutely does. And so I'm almost there, folks. I'm almost there. Just a few things I need to achieve, and then I think I'll be there. I have also stated that where I'm ultimately going to live is up for some mind debate within myself. I am seriously thinking of 6 months in Cairns and 6 months here in Alice, because I do want to beat the cold in the wintertime, and that's where tropical Queensland most definitely comes into the equation. But beyond that, I don't want for much. I don't want for much. And I should consider myself extremely lucky. And I have been a death dodger, as you know, courtesy of 7 minutes of CPR and that wonderful rescue mission that was conducted on me a couple of years ago. So I am incredibly lucky. And I hope my luck continues. I do. I can assure you one thing. My striving to be content will most definitely not involve getting myself a cat. No, it won't. No way. They're very smart. Whoa, are they incredibly, incredibly smart. Too smart for me. Oh, yeah. As I said, I just get that uneasy feeling around cats lurking around my place late at night. I wouldn't like that feeling at all. No, I wouldn't. I'd feel very, very vulnerable. I don't want to feel that way. I always want to feel like I'm in charge of my own destiny, particularly when I sleep. Yeah, I want to feel safe, and I don't want to feel that cat is lurking in the dark, waiting for its opportunity. No, thanks. But I'm certain that Sainter doesn't lurk with intent late at night. No, he doesn't. I put his little bed alongside my bed when I rest at night, and he's very, very comfortable to stay right there, right alongside me, and he never lurks with intent. In fact, he just rests with contentment. He does. We're both content together, in other words. All right, folks, that's it. I'll speak to you again very, very soon, and it will be my absolute pleasure. This has been episode 1009, a Blind Magic Communications production.